Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. So, tonight, my beard is growing. So, tonight, Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So tonight I want to talk about material things. Now, I'm actually a big material thing kind of guy. I am. I like toys. I like stuff. I like gadgets. I'm a gadget guy. I love gadgets, and I love to buy things. I love good stuff. I like quality, and I like it. I like material stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. B Money, what's going on? Welcome. But it's not like that I would leave everything for my material stuff. I want to make that very clear. But I like good stuff. I like toys. I like gadgets. Like I said, I like stuff. So, but that's not the point. The point is, what if when you see somebody out there, they got the cars, they got the Rolex, they got the suit, the shoes. You can tell that these guys are, rolling deep. They got money. They're doing well, right? When you see the stuff they're wearing and they're driving, or they have, you're like, wow, that stuff is, quality. You automatically would say that's quality stuff, right? Now, let me ask you a question. I want to open up your mind here a little bit. Let's say you see a Rolex on the wrist of a millionaire, okay? You would say, what? That's a nice Rolex, and it's probably worth a lot of what? Money, right? Yeah, I would think so. Do you agree with me? Yeah, you agree? If you see a Rolex on a millionaire's wrist, you would say, that's a nice Rolex, or that's a nice watch, and it must cost a lot, right? What if it's all on a credit card? Well, we're assuming it's all paid for. That was funny. That's a good one. Now, let me ask you this. What if you saw the same Rolex on the wrist of a homeless person? You would probably say it's either what? Stolen or fake, right? Because what would a homeless person be doing with a Rolex? So if you saw a Rolex on the wrist of a homeless, a real Rolex, you would say, most likely, and you can disagree with me if you want in the comments, tell me what you think. You see a real Rolex on somebody's wrist, a homeless person's wrist, inherited. Okay. Probably would say it's either stolen or fake, or maybe even inherited. But if you've inherited a Rolex, why wouldn't you inherit everything, anything else, and why are you homeless? So most likely you'd probably say it's stolen or it's fake. Now, what if you saw a fake Rolex on a millionaire's wrist? See, you wouldn't think it's fake. You would think, wow, that's a nice Rolex. Must cost a lot of money. You wouldn't think it's stolen. You wouldn't think it's fake. Why? Because the perception you have of these two sets of people, makes you judge what you see. Some people choose homelessness. I don't know if I agree with that. Because if they had the option, exact same option, to be completely off the streets and doing well, job, home, everything, and then having an option to be in the streets, I don't know so many people would choose the streets if they had the same options at the same cost. I get it that this would cost a lot, but if we were the same line and it was applied to them, same way, hey, you can have this or you can have this, I doubt if they would choose that. I've actually known a couple of homeless people that weren't homeless and got there, and so I've actually known a couple people, but yeah, it's a tough world out there. That's for sure. But when you see something of value on a homeless person, you automatically wouldn't think it's theirs. You just wouldn't think it's theirs. They found it, it's fake, they stole it, that kind of a thing. But if you see a fake thing on a millionaire person, even if a millionaire person will tell you, and some will tell you, I'm telling you, some will tell you, hey, I bought this from Walmart. And you'll be like, you bought that from what? Oh, I bought this online for like $20. You'd be surprised. Why? Because you wouldn't think they would do that. Same way you wouldn't think a homeless person would do that, right? So it's not the Rolex, because the Rolex is the same in either case, right? It's our perception of the people, because we perceive, I don't like the word assume, we perceive that, well, this person wouldn't and couldn't, and this person wouldn't and couldn't, but whole different reason, right? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Oh man, I did a live on this. Does that make sense? We shouldn't, anyway, that's another topic. So it all depends on your perception and what you perceive of that kind of a reality. And I thought that was so brilliant when I saw that today. I'm like, you know what? That is so true. If I saw a Rolex on a homeless person, I would automatically, and I'm going to admit, I would automatically think, how did he get that? And does he know what he has? Or is it fake? Or maybe he stole it, or somebody gave it to him. That's what I would think. Because it doesn't seem like he would earn the Rolex, right? On this side, you would think that it's easy and simple for the guy who's earned to go and buy himself a Rolex. He would actually go buy himself a Rolex, right? Now, I'm going with Rolex because most people know that brand. I'm actually personally not a big fan of Rolex myself, of like big watches, but so it's our perception of the person and our own reality that sets that up. And maybe we should take a look at our perceptions and our realities, because at the end of the day, that's going to affect our what? Our journey to the top, our path. It's the way how we see one thing is how we see everything. How we do one thing is how we do everything. It's a pattern. It just starts very small, little things. Where else would it start? Like Jim Rohn used to say, where else would it start? It starts at an apple a day. Small, basic, right? So watch out for those perceptions and kind of catch yourself, Hey, you may see somebody. I have seen so many homeless people on like an iPhone 14. It's like a $1,500 phone. You know what I mean? It's like, anyway, hopefully you guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And yeah, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple people. You know what to do. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side gig signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.